Hi, teammates. Let's dive into some mysteries. Right here, we've got an article. Let me focus this. Vice City Stories, PlayStation Portable. This is the gematria phrase. I added to it media horn. Media horn I added to the bottom of this quote here. That's the gematria phrase. Notice the 347. C47, just like C. Paul Walker, which is the Media and Persian horns of the ram, which saw the goat. Or actually, the goat saw it. So, the goat took out the ram. So that's the C47 because Paul Walker is the 47. He's also known as just the 7 because he's Legion. And Legion is known as many or Oz, and that's known as the 7. Just like they say in Captain America, they say, how was that defrosting process? And one of the first Captain Americas, when he's in the beginning, he's shown running around the Falcon. And he says, on your left, on your left. And the Falcon says, how is that defrosting process? That was all in the middle of the time of my own defrosting process, getting rid of the Legion. So, and that was with the help from the Leaf. And that was a while back. I don't do that stuff anymore. But sorry about yesterday. I can be a little fierce on here sometimes, but just take it in stride. And, it's all symbolism. So it's like there's no extremes. There's no like all good or all bad. It's all mixed in there. These are the manipulation of ciphers. Take a look at this. I got 1403. I went to 1403 BC, okay? And so it's in the gray middle is what I'm saying. So just take it all in stride. But Simut, son of Mut. Now Simut, if you look at his photo that he's got there, on the left is John the Baptist or the Genesis 3:15 adder, and on the right is the Isaiah 51 figure. And Zechariah 13 bowl palm, catching 2 fish, tooth is hand, by guy in the chair, Spider-Man with wisdom. That's what that means, and it's like he's moving around fast like Charles Xavier in X-Men when he's got that futuristic jetpack style wheelchair. It's kind of like that. That's what the Isaiah 51 figure is doing. And tooth, his hand is just like in Castaway whenever Tom Hanks takes out his tooth. Well, that represents the Zechariah 9 and also the bear that is under the lion with the eagle's wings in Daniel 7. It's all about that wisdom in between the teeth. And so all that's mixed in there. And Tom Hanks takes out his tooth with a skate. So that's important as well. And hieroglyphs from left to right. I'll let you take a look at all this. It seems to be an African slave was his first form. So was as his migration to faith. That's how they show it. May's leg is snake, Genesis 3:15. May's shining film, the Danny figure from The Shining. Dropped out of school and college, tried to plan for a Republican life, but with smoking weed got sidetracked. And the weed kind of led me away from that anyway. But tree as row, footsteps, that's the Isaiah 51. crouching bird is crouching as Islam. That's all during the Amar Kempa Najar creature. 3 crescent moons, 3 cents of Elon. The woman shown as E here, or Eve, and 3 cents of that was, this figure caused the Legion to be in Eve anyway. So, it's all perspective. But 3 stumps, dinosaurs. Jesus as the stump. Those are the 4 pits. And Baruch, my dad went to Baruch, and that's Cornell, and Odysseus is associated with Cornell, and so that's where that is. My Uncle Don drove generals around when he was stationed in the Army, and Leviathan bow is 4th bow, and I don't know, if you count my mental hospital visits, I've been in the pit 3 times, but let's see. Number 13 on photo, bird snake, hands creature, Tupac creature, the JFK creature, and the Amar Kempa Najar creature are all shown where the 13 is shown on the